never been till you point me down.
Assignment user-defined exceptions. Here it's time to apply the information you've learned in this unit so far, using the information examples from the previous screens in the web. Research and find at least 5 examples of user-defined exceptions. Describe each exception in detail and how it might be used. So this is what I would do for this assignment. I'm not telling you what to do, but I'd show you what I would do. First, I'd pull up some type of word processing software, say like Microsoft Word. Now I just put the assignment up here. This is EH assignment user defined exceptions. And I go example 1 that says you can take it right out of the lesson. So what would I do here? I come back to say 5 here, and here's a user-defined exception program. So it tells me all about this. Now what do I need to know for this? If I look at this and say, what is this doing? This will tell you right in this assignment here, what does this program do? So click here. Checks whether y is divisible by 2. If it's perfectly divisible by 2, the program prints even if it's odd. So what is the user-defined exception here? No is even. So that's what you would put down here. For your first example, you're going to put example 1. You're trying to see if an even number, if this is an even number. And then we're going to put over here the user-defined exception is no is number is even. So we'll pull it up. Microsoft Word here. Okay, your checking exception is to find if the number is an even number. Okay, so what are you going to do? That's example 1. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a picture of this. So what am I going to do? I'm going to look for the print screen button on my keyboard. If I've got a Mac, I've got to do a little bit different operation than just finding my print screen button. If I've got a Mac, I need to hold down my Shift, my Control, and my Command button. So what I do is I take push the print screen button. Then I go to my Microsoft Word or wherever my program is. And I'm just going to click paste. Now what I need to do is I need to trim this down a little bit. So I just click on this. I go to Picture Tools. And I click a crop button. And I crop this down. Okay. Another way to do this is I could bring up Microsoft Paint. Go to Accessories and find Paint. And I could click Paste. And I could take a select tool here and then just select the example here. And I would go Control, I would go Cut, I would go New, Don't save. Then I would paste it again. Then I would call this, go save as, and I call this example 1, right? And so now what I could do, if I didn't know how to use a crop tool, I could just always import the picture. I go insert picture. I could go find my number 1 that I made and insert it. Either way is going to work, see? So this exception is to find if a number is even. So I can go for my example 2. So what's my second one? I could go back to pit number 4. And this goes through a tutorial of user-defined exceptions. Okay, they've got an example in the last page here, and they explain this as dividing something by 0. So let's capture this. So once again, I take my snapshot. I could put number 2. Exception. Example is dividing something by 0. And I just go and I go insert, and I can go insert my picture, or if I've copied, I can just paste it. So here's your example of dividing something by 0. That's the example from the unit still. So now I can go on to the web page and I can get some other examples. And it tells you right here, here's one, how to create a user-defined exceptions. And the following example, a new exception class, employee is not found exception, is derived from exceptions. So what I do is I take a picture of this one. So what does it tell us what it is? What's it about? The employee list is not found. So we'll say employee list is not found exception. So I put in number 3, employee list is not found. So I'll just come down and I'll paste this in. Actually, I might force this onto a new page. There you go. It's an example of employee list not found. So I just need 2 more, right? So I come over here for 4. Find another one off the internet. So it's going to try and find if there's nothing in the first line of this file. So this is this exception. So I'm going to take a picture of this one. So I'm going to put for the exception, in this case, that there is nothing in the first line of the file. So there you go. So I copied that. So now I need 1 more. So this is a long one. What's this one all about? Invalid cast exception. It creates a class called employee with a single property, employee level 1. A promote employee takes an object and increments, so employee level. Invalid class exception occurs when a date time instance is passed to a promote employee method. So we'll take a picture of this. So we'll say input is not a valid employee number. So this is a fifth example here. So I just paste, and there you go. Simple, is it not? You have 5 examples of employee defined exemptions. That's all you really need for this assignment. Put your name on it, hand it in, and get your 10 points. Okay? But once again, 10-pointer, just copy, say what this is about, and just go get your little picture, snap it in there, and it'll tell you what exactly you're looking at, you know, in the example, or like I said, you can get them off the internet. Now, all I did was that I Googled how to create a user-defined exception. Got 3 examples, copied and pasted them in. See how easy that was? You just need 5.